Hi, it's Marva Riley. Tonight I want to show you how I was able to rid myself of gum abscess, gum infection after my dental appointment. All my life I've had some kind of a dental issue or the other, always. When I was a child, growing up in Jamaica, when we had bad teeth, rotten teeth, as they would say, they would extract it. And that's what they did. They never filled the teeth. They would extract it. And then with time, the teeth would migrate and leave these big spaces. So for a long time, I was wearing denture. Then about 15 years ago, I did root canal and I did a bridge. And then recently, I started having some sensitivity right here. Very sensitive to cold. And I went to see the dentist and he said, listen, the tooth that the bridge is attached to is all rotted off. I'm going to have to take it out and build you a new bridge. $7,000 worth of work. But I didn't really have a choice. Well, actually, my only other choice was to wear denture, and I didn't want to have to go back to that. So he extracted the tooth. And he gave me a prescription for antibiotic just in case I need it, but I don't believe in taking drugs, so I was not going to take it. And then I started developing an odor from my mouth and some kind of a drainage, and I realized I had developed an infection of the gum. I was really smelling bad, and I needed to treat it, and I did not want to take antibiotics. So, I always find a natural way of healing myself. So I want to share it with you how I was able to rid myself of gum abscess, gum infection. Now, if you have a gum infection, you see your dentist, check with your doctor. I'm just sharing what worked for me. Gum infection, teeth infection can actually be dangerous because the infection can travel from your gum, from your mouth, up into your brain. So I'm not telling you that you should do what I did. I'm just sharing what worked for me without going the antibiotic way. Okay. Now, some foods are natural antibiotic, like garlic. So I took a clove of garlic every morning on an empty stomach for 10 days. And that helped a lot with the infection that I had before removal of the tooth, before the extraction. But after the extraction, I developed this abscess and this infection. I want to share what worked for you. So let me just get to it really fast. So I needed to make a paste, like a tooth paste, okay, from these things that I had in my kitchen, actually. So in a container like this, I added a teaspoon of salt, and I added 8 drops of clove oil, 100% pure clove oil. I added 1 teaspoon of coconut oil and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. All of that I mixed in this container. And then what I did, I added it to my toothbrush. Okay, so I made it into a paste form. Okay, if you live in a cold climate, you could add a little bit of olive oil so the paste doesn't get too thick. And then each night I added a little bit of this paste to my toothbrush, and I gently brush my teeth, and then with this in my mouth, I would swish it around in my mouth for about 2 minutes. Then I would spit it out. Okay. And I did that every night, and I did that every morning. And this is day 7. The odor is gone. No more drainage. But I'm going to go to 14 days with this protocol. Another thing that I did was, in a little spoon, I added a little bit of coconut oil, and a drop of the clove oil, and I dabbed it with a Q-tip. No, I'm not too organized right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so a little bit of coconut oil in the spoon and a drop of the clove oil, and then I use a Q-tip, okay, and roll it in there to absorb that. And then I rested it on my gum like that and just let it sit there for a minute or so, because clove oil is a natural anti-infective, and so is coconut oil. Okay, so together with the clove oil is a carrier oil for the coconut oil is a carrier oil for the clove oil, so it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn, because if you use this clove oil straight on the gum, it'll burn. So I use the coconut oil, a drop of clove oil, use a Q-tip to absorb that. Then I rested it on my gum for about 2 minutes and let it stay there. And I did that in the morning and at night. Another thing that I did during this 7-day protocol was, in a glass, I added a little bit of salt and some warm water, and I swish it around in my mouth about every 2 to 3 hours, because salt is also a natural anti-infective. Okay, and of course, I continue to eat healthily, I continue to exercise, I continue to get my sunlight, continue to rest, drink lots of fluids. Actually, in the beginning, I was having headaches and swelling in the gland here. So I knew, that I was having the infection, and also the smell and the drainage and stuff. All of that is gone. All of that is cleared up. And I wanted to share that remedy with you because it works like a charm. And these are all ingredients that I had in my kitchen. And all of them I use without any negative side effects. Okay, I wanted to share that with you. If you like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. This is Marva Riley, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great one now.